In an 8x10, I'm with you again on a rainy afternoon.
You are listening to the title song from Rainy Afternoon, a new album released by local singer-songwriter Al Snyder. Al has a recording studio in the South Hills. He has performed and collaborated with some of the best in the business, and now he's put together some of his absolute favorite songs for this album. He's joining us now, and I have to admit right out of the gate, Al is a great friend of mine, and we have been asking him for years to put this album together. So why now, Al? Why did you do it now?
I think you said it best. A lot of friends have asked me to put these songs out, and even people from the Corbin Hanner Band fans for years that some of these songs have played, we played them out live. And, would you get me that song? Is that song recorded? So during the COVID crisis, I finally had some time, and I buckled down, and I've got got some good friends, including some of the guys from the old band, and we put all these songs down, and I'm so happy I did. Now it's off my plate and I can move forward.
And it's a fantastic collection, it really is. You mentioned you played for years with the Corbin Hanner Band. People may recognize them for performing, but they actually wrote songs for some really big names like Alabama and Kenny Rogers. I mean, they're a big deal.
Yeah, it's a really interesting story because right here in this studio, I think there was 6 #1 songs, and it's so weird to hear other people like the Oak Ridge Boys, Kenny Rogers, Leanne Womack. You hear them on the radio, and you hear everything that you played here in the studio. Your whole production. They kind of just copied it, and then it's a #1 song. So right here is the birthplace of many top 10s, a lot of #1s, and Bob and Dave were really successful. Corbin and Hanner, just incredible. So to live up to those guys' songwriting, I mean, it was like a masterclass in writing,
right?
And one I was happy to take.
And the other thing that people may recognize your voice from is the Zoo Keys at the Pittsburgh Zoo, right? Like, this is really a claim to fame of yours.
Yeah, most people, they think, what's your best song? And, I kind of hesitate. Rainy Afternoon. Well, maybe it's Western Lowland Gorillas. Yeah, the Zoo Keys were a great project. I did them twice. And if you go to the zoo, there's a little box, and you put a key in that the kids have, and the song comes on. They had to be very factual, no Disney eyes. And, I met with all the trainers there, and they told you exactly about the animals. You had to portray that in less than a minute. That was a challenge,
Well, Al, thank you so much for joining us. I'll tell you, when he is playing at our house, we always ask him, play one more, Al. Play one more. We won't let him leave the piano. And we have a link to his website.
Those are the best times.
They are the best times. We have a link to his website at our website, PittsburghTodayLive.com, so that way you can buy his new album on iTunes or Amazon. Thank you again so much for joining us, Al.
Thanks, David. Can't wait for the next party.
All right. I can't either. All right. And we're going to end this segment with Al's song, Rainy Afternoon, taking us into break. Enjoy.
On a rainy afternoon, I had nothing else to do but to stop and laugh at some photographs that I was going through. And as I turned the page to a different time and age, in an 8x10, I'm with you again on a rainy afternoon. It was a happy day, oh, I'd have to say that we let nothing bring us down. No skies of gray got in our way on that rainy afternoon. I recall it all so well. It was springtime, I could tell, by the flowers there, one placed in your hair and the one in my lapel. But the rain has stopped, things are drying up. I guess I'll put this old album down. Another rendezvous, me and you on a